Hey, we finished Spyro 1, which means we can now go on to Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, which is actually called Gateway to Glimmer, because that's what it's called. In the world of dragons.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh?
Man, they intercepted him in fucking hyperspace flight.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Huh? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
You didn't get yourself into this mess at all. You got freaking, oh, hang on, game froze because I'm tabbed out. Put chat there instead. There we go.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Yes, indeed I can. Cool. Hey, this one actually has vibration this time. Spyro 1 didn't have vibration. Interesting. Also, I may need to dip pretty shortly. Like in the next 5 minutes or so, maybe even less. But it'll only be for like half a minute. Don't know why I didn't just charge them. Oh yeah, I forgot the power-up system where you now have to kill a certain amount of enemies. Honestly, this Spyro 2 is probably my favorite, I think. I don't know if my opinion changed on that when I played through them. How many Sonas do you think the Ignited Trilogy spawned? Probably not that much, but I'd imagine it did spawn quite a few. Dude, Pog! We can do the small little flutter now. genuinely the best part of this new moveset. I think I also commented on this on my original streamed playthrough of this. But they also he feels smoother in this in Spyro 2. Like much smoother to control. Not by like a very noticeably substantial amount, but you know, it just kind of feels better. Which tells me they artificially like shitified his controls in Spyro 1 Remastered. Which is odd. An odd choice. I guess kind of keep true to the platforming. Because they kind of did a similar thing with Crash 1, with Crash Remastered, the Insane Trilogy. Basically in the Insane...
Spyro, I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this.
Danke.
That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Okay. Yeah, the Insane Trilogy had a bit of a... I wouldn't say controversy. More like people were having a tissy when they... when Crash 1's controls were different. And I mean different compared to the original game. Like, compared to the original Crash 1. Where, Crash's jump arc in the original PS1 version was sharper. Laura's eyes look so sunken in the cutscene. Yeah, she looks a bit tired in this remastered design. But honestly, I still quite like it. I actually really like her redesign. Yeah, people had a bit of a poopy moment. I think understandably so, because Crash Remastered's controls in Shoddy operating at 1 hour of sleep. But Crash Remastered's controls were noticeably off.
You must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
Indeed. Fucking money bags. Look at these big gems, though. I do know there's a way you can get onto this, onto that platform without actually learning how to climb.
To get a good look around, press the X.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really properly explain the Crash controls thing. So in the PS1 version of Crash 1, Crash's jump arc was really kind of sharp and predictable, but it was changed in the remastered version to be very floaty in comparison. And it made a lot of the platforming segments very odd feeling in comparison due to how kind of pixel perfect or pixel sensitive Crash 1's platforming is. I mean, the most noticeable thing was the bridge.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Yes. Spit. Got him.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lift.
Yeah, it definitely was most noticeable on the bridge levels in Crash, where you would like slide off of them really aggressively. I swear we can get this gem by like kind of cheesing it. Maybe not. Whatever. We'll get it in like a few seconds anyway. I think after Crash 1 though, when it came to the remastered games, they all felt about the same, or as good as they should. But I think it's mostly just interesting that they purposefully kind of half-shitified Spyro Remastered's controls in the first game just to kind of replicate its platforming.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Indeed, I shall fly. If you're wondering why I just like nosedived into the ground, it's inverted, so I'm really not used to inverted controls at all, ever. Nice.
Thanks for helping me.
Give me orb. Oh, first orb. I've always loved the orbs in this game. I don't know, they're very, like, iconic to me. They feel like side quest rewards as opposed to the main objective, and I think it's probably because, you know, they are. You still have no idea why inverted controls exist. I believe inverted controls existed primarily because of flight simulators, because, you know, pitch and yaw, and it makes more sense if you pull back or pull down in quotation marks, your ship tilts up.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
So they kind of got carried over to looking controls in games.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim.
Yeah, I know. I can aim. Yeah, inverted controls, not really a fan of them anymore. Or I guess not even anymore, just not in general. I've never been an inverted controls guy. Probably because all the games I played always had them uninverted by default, so that's just what my muscle memory defaults to now. Where's this one? Oh.
You can pick up a rock.
I know. Speaking of flight simulators, Microsoft Flight Simulator recently got its VR update. And I'm kind of tempted to play it, but I can't even run Cyberpunk, so I don't even think I'm going to be able to run Flight Simulator. Even normally, I think. Even with its base controls, or base, like, non-VR version, I think I'm going to struggle to run it, let alone stream it. So I'm probably also going to wait for my computer upgrade for that. Which should be happening in about a month or two. Ish, give or take. I got the orb. I wonder if I should skip to the dialogue. I've been kind of twiddling with it in my head. I don't know if I should skip or not, and I've tried both. And I think I shouldn't skip, but you know. I mean, sometimes if it's pretty superfluous dialogue, like, hey, press A to do the jump button, I'll probably skip that, you know? So, I'm also glad we don't donk into walls anymore. Or at least not as easily. We just kind of run against them. So I know that we can get to that thing up there if we use the flight. I'm gonna try that. Did they patch it? I'm wondering if they changed it. Oh, I hit the wall. I think maybe you can get around to that. I'll give it one more try and just try not to hit the ceiling this time, but it seems like maybe doable. Unless they like shortened the time you can actually be in flight just by a smidge so that you couldn't get there. I don't see why they would do that though. You know what I mean? Honestly, I really love it when remasters or remakes keep the old bugs or the old imperfections. Like they actually put the work in to make those imperfections stay. I'll have to dip after I try this. Okay, no, that looks like it's maybe not possible anymore.
Too short to climb these ladders. And it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Looks like they maybe patched it. Either that or I'm obviously doing it wrong. Pretty well. I'll be right back very quickly. I'll be like a minute at most. A bit longer than a minute, but oh well. Food was prepared and ready. I mean, it wasn't. That's kind of why it took a bit longer. You know, I've got chicken burgers here, so the burgers were ready, but the buns were not.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
I shall take this talisman. What am I eating? Well, good for you. I just mentioned it.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of
Didn't in the original game that used to automatically boot you back to Summer Forest? I remember it booting you, which is why I didn't go there initially. But I could be wrong. Dude, I can't believe it. The 12 Days of Meatmas is done. I actually take this medallion as a token of our gratitude. Shut. I can't believe I actually managed to do 12 days of take and hold runs. Granted, like I said, in the days themselves, they were all, like, most of them were, or I think, no, well, not most of them, all of them were pre-recorded. You know what I mean? So what are you gonna stream tomorrow? I'm gonna see about streaming HDVR early, about maybe 4 p.m.-ish. Short enough, or yeah, short enough so that I can actually upload it to YouTube in time for like a same day upload. I think that's all we can get for now. The rest of it is just kind of from that ladder. So we shall dip. Ouch. That's him?
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Cool. Wait, he's meant to have shoes? I hope not. Okay, so I love Alora's new design. I kind of fucking hate Hunter's new design. Like, when I saw Hunter for the first time, I was like, ugh, ugh. What have they done? What did they do to you? I really don't like him. I don't like how he's kind of like a dude bro now, as well. Previously, he was just like an awkward dude. Now he's like, bro, my running shoes, no! Gotta go to the bar and get a drink with the boys! Kinda stinky. Hunter was your first into furries. And not Alora, the person you meet first?
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Indeed. Is it just me, or does she look better in-game than she does in the actual cutscene? Like... In fact, it doesn't it look kind of like that for most characters in the cutscenes? It's really odd. And you know, here's a little bit of an interesting first world problem for me when I'm doing my VODs on YouTube for Spyro. You may think, oh, it's pretty easy to get thumbnails for Spyro. You just, you know, you look at the cutscenes. You know, you take a screenshot from one of the cutscenes. And I'm like, no. No. I don't know if you guys noticed, the lighting is fucking horrible in a lot of these cutscenes. And I don't mean like horrible as in genuinely bad. I mean the lighting is terrible for thumbnails. And half of them, Spyro is like grayed out or dulled out. And he doesn't like, he doesn't match... He doesn't stand out from the foreground in a lot of these cutscenes. It's a little bit better in Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 because the cutscenes are more involved.
Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump.
Yep, indeed. But like, you know what I mean? It actually, it's a little bit, and you may think, oh, you know, understandable, because honestly my Spyro VOD thumbnails are kind of not good right now. Or at least they're not up to my standard. I would say they're kind of not excellent. But that's why, because there's genuinely not really much I can do with the footage in the game. Raw gameplay rarely has anything worth actually showing, but... Or in a thumbnail.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test.
Let's try putting it to a test!
Press the jump button and...
Press the jump button. Okay. I'm already way ahead of you, dude.
Okay, not bad.
I mean, I'll skip all the tutorial dialogue because honestly, who cares?
Nice.
Ow.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hop.
Easy.
Wow, you're a pretty
Missed a
good
gem.
athlete.
Did I miss a gem?
If I had
Already?
lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real.
Give me orb. Also, why do you have an orb? Give them to me. I mean, I guess we just met, so it's understandable. Did I miss a gem? I suppose that's an orb, but why did he make me have to earn it? We're on the same side, you doobie. 2 reds. Ah. Honestly, I actually remember that. I remember missing a few gems in this overworld. The first time I played this. It's really, by the way, it's really hard when I say, like, oh, the first time I played this, I did yada yada yada. And you're like, oh, you mean, you know, back when you played the original game. And I'm like, no, I mean the remastered version. And you're like, huh? I have to be very specific about which version I played and when I played it. With a lot of these comments I make. Hang on. Oh, let me just let the cutscene play out. Why not? Don't worry, that guy in Shadow Gaze just desserts in a second. Fog. Hang on. Also, hang on. Let me, before I ban him, I'm just gonna copy paste his thing. And you'll be like, why? So I can put it in the filter later on. There we go. Banned. Okay. So I know I have a notepad with that variation. So, all these bots... People who are posting these bots have finally figured out that people have actually started blocking keywords to stop them from happening, including me. So instead they're just putting in alternate characters, like the squiggly characters and stuff like that.
The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Oh shit, dude. Get a new temple. So I'm gonna try and copy paste every single one of those bot messages I get, so I can add them to my like blocked terms. I kind of wish Twitch had a way of like mass blocking something. You know what I mean? Blacklist, yeah. I'm gonna add it to my blacklist. But I wish Twitch, I could say, hey, you know this term, like, you know, wanna buy followers? Can you block it in every single, like, variation for me? Just, no matter what alternate characters they use, no matter what language, etc.
Those metal
format.
shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold...
Yep, I know. Like how the band Simpsons. Band the Simpsons. What is this reference? Yeah, I kind of hope Twitch one day allows me to block terms. Or just in, like overall. Get rid of the suns. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, I know this is like... No, it's not controversial. My stream. So, Twitch banning the words, like, you know, I'm putting that in quotation marks, Twitch banning the words that they did fairly recently as of, like, December 2020. Honestly, in my opinion, and I've said this on my Discord server, I think, like, this is a good thing. It's a who cares moment. It's one of those things where they banned the use of those terms when they're used negatively only. See, that's the fine print that no one ever looks at when it comes to the which is statements on that. Like the actual TOS breaking of saying those words on stream is if you use them insultingly, aggressively, when you use them to insult someone. It's good because people would spam them over and over again for the small issue of kindness to a woman. I mean that, and also, again, like I said, it's only if they're used aggressively, and if people are fighting for their right to insult people, then you're the asshole, in my opinion. Like, you're the douchebag in that case. Like, I don't understand why people are so, like, ready to go against Twitch and, like, the stupidest shit that really just kind of exposes them as being, like, an asshole. It's like, oh, I can't say X anymore to insult people. It's like, fucking good. The fact that you want to do that in the first place really shows a lot. So, like, Twitch banning all of these words that are primarily only used to be insulting to people and to make fun of others. Good. Honestly, hope they ban more. Because insulting people shouldn't be allowed. You know, being a douchebag really shouldn't be on, like, your to-do list. And I don't understand why people are so willing to go to bat for it. And I understand, like, the general argument is usually like, oh, but our freedom of speech. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't mean freedom of consequence. You can say it. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't be punished for it. Speaking of douchebag song from your favorite Martian has become a meme. Oh no, I no longer have the freedom to be a dick on stream. No, I can't insult people's sexuality. Twitch is dying. Fucking stupid. For real though, like, it was a real good day for my block list, let me tell you. Everyone being like, oh, this is a bad thing. Why aren't they letting me say this? I was like, oop, easy block, boys. It was like a free, like, a completely freely handed to me block list. Yeah. It was pretty pog. We also kind of 100% this level, by the way. That doesn't mean we should dip immediately, but just saying, we can't. I know we can't 100% it because we need the ability to swim, which we don't get until 20 minutes. There's also another one doing the rounds recently, and by recently I mean maybe like 2 hours ago, where Twitch banned a woman for leaving her stream, just like momentarily to get food, you know, just go and get food off stream. And I think maybe it was her son, or Either way, there's a remove model finding the original of Spyro having water wings on. Yeah, a woman left her stream with the face cam on, and a 3-year-old walked onto the camera and started interacting with Twitch chat, and she was banned for violating terms of service. And everyone right now is being like, wow, how fucking ridiculous is that, guys? And I'm sitting here like, it's literally a genuine case of their rules being broken and them taking disciplinary action based on that. Like, they're literally doing what they should be doing. But it seems people are like really adamant recently on just condemning Twitch for basically anything. Like, I understand why people don't like that. They're like, well, why did she get, you know, why did she get banned for something so innocent and, like, harmless? It's right there in the rules. So if you don't know what rule we're mentioning, or it's, you can't have anyone under the age of 13 unsupervised by an adult on stream. So it basically just stops people from, or stops kids from streaming. And in that instance, because she was obviously away from her post, she wasn't on stream, she wasn't there, she was doing something else, and then a child walked onto the stream and started interacting with chat, that's breaking the rules. Like, that's very, very cleanly, like, understandably breaking that rule. With the case of a kid playing Warzone while streaming with his dad. I mean, again, if you're supervised by an adult, it should be fine. But the fact that she wasn't there is what broke the rules, and everyone's like, oh, this is stupid. Like, why was she banned for that? And because she was literally breaking rules. Whether unintentional or not.
Look at that. The hula girl's ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Ganga? So yeah, it just seems recently people are really, really like fired up to say shit about Twitch. Or to like condemn them for things that they really already had in their fucking TOS. Sweet mother of coconut bras. Kieran, are you horny for the orc hula girl? Kieran. Come on, man, you're better than that. No, I'm joking. You saw in a paper that the British Supreme Court have allowed people to take the piss out of snowflakes. Are we done here? I think we're done. No, there's a puzzle. No, we're done. I think we're done. There isn't anything else we can do. The puzzle we have left is something we can't access, I think. I could be wrong. Check the guidebook. I do know there is one here, but I forgot where it was. I mean, we have to come back anyway, so we'll probably just leave and we can get back later. Don't need the yellow snow, take the piss out of it first. I really love these start of level and end of level cutscenes. They're so charming. Money bags. Give me.
Hello there, Spyro.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Back in we go, lads. Seen it. Hey, I've seen this. Move. No. I don't care. Yeet! That was a loud yeet. I mean, you could say that that was a fat yeet. Fat yeet. Hey, there's the I was gonna state I think it's actually at the start underwater, but I didn't want to be like, you know, I was too scared to be wrong for some reason. So I didn't state it, but I really should have stated it because I would have been correct. Would have shown my memory. Hey guys, I remember this one specific level in Spyro 2. Look at me go. Oh my god, it's this.
In here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles. The first puzzle is...
Oh, I remember this. I think this... In some streams, this is taking me no time at all, and sometimes some streams, this is taking me like 10 minutes. I know there's a strategy to this. I think... Do you press all the... Yeah. Press all the corners once. Yeah.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it.
Yeah. Everyone was getting food ready for tomorrow. The pig in the blankets may not have woken up at the right time. So am I the only person... I know I'm not the only person, but it's a fun phrase to stay. But am I the only person who doesn't really like bacon all that much?
Saddle says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish.
Fish is very picky. What does he want? One's blue and red. Blue and red. One's blue and yellow. Eat. Listen, I've been playing Dem's Fightin Herds. My reaction times are on point right now. No, you can't fake me out.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet...
Daddle's the fishiest, doesn't like fried fish. I wish I knew how to cook. Usually I stop cooking my meat when it stops writhing and screaming. I mean, sausages do writhe and scream in the pan. Also, I like how these dudes have locks on their doors, but instead of actually unlocking them, they just fucking bash them open. Are you still running? Come on! Open the door! Do it! Hurry! Thank you. You're trying to cook for a year, still can't fucking cook. Understandable. I did mention this in one of the 12 Days of Meatmas episodes, but the only reason I don't cook is because my smoke alarm is insanely sensitive, and I don't want to have it turn on. What is the correct order? Oh. No?
Let's stop.
Okay. This one? And then this one? Square. Am I being stupid? What am I missing? Square, octagonish? Yeah, what am I getting wrong here? Color? This one? Okay. So it was color.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this.
I'll make a mean PBJ, just you watch. You can make a mean mac and cheese. Dude, mac and cheese, fucking epic. I'm missing one gem. Okay, so it's not in here. Okay. Went to 2 people. You fuck up a, I'm trying to read chat and play at the same time, but I'm actually just running into walls. My bad. You fuck up a boiled egg, you should be banned from the kitchen. Up to 2 people you were in the kitchen training with. Honestly, I'd fuck up a boiled egg. Any day of the week. Man, I can fuck up a mean boiled egg, you know what I mean? Jeez. Og. You made cheesy eggs this morning. It was pretty good. One time someone made a sticky toffee sponge and they forgot about it only to open the oven and a fucking bomb. My man made a sticky toffee bomb. Yeah, why do these cutscenes look so, like, smoothed? I think it might be compression. Apparently before his morning coffee.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Just crack some eggs, beat him, and put him in little pieces of American cheese in it before cooking. I don't know if this is just a European or a UK thing. Because, you know, a lot of countries have their own foodstuffs. But I really, really like Eggs and Soldiers, is what it's called. Which is basically just toast and eggs. But like the egg is is complete and you just chop the top off. And then you dip all the bits of toast into the egg.
I should be able to open this door for...
Then do it then. Do it! Open the door! Thank you. Pretty sure that's not just a UK thing. It could have been. I was just making sure. Because America's weird. Primarily, explicitly America.
Who needs a key when you know how to chat like this?
My man using the Force to open buildings for me. Dude, that was a meaty chomp from Sparks right there.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. You're...
I know.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit.
You said that and we put pot noodles between bread.
Will activate the power up in that.
Excuse me? If I'm putting some chips on a bun, an abomination. I can imagine that chips, like a chip burger or a chip sandwich, honestly wouldn't be that bad because, like, the texture of chips would really kind of fit a bun. Or like a, you know, like a burger, you know what I mean? I can definitely understand and see the appeal. I've never tried it and I don't think I plan to though. I mean, not in the near future. Now, crisps in a bun. It's nasty, dude.
Hey, look what I can do.
Very cool. Nice. Is that your only talent? Hmm. You do up a pot noodle, then take up the noodles where they are still together and put it between 2 slices of bread. What? What? Then you have just a bunch of uncooked noodles between bread. The reason that the noodles are still together is because it's uncooked.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glad.
What are you talking about? That's after you cook it. Then it's not solid anymore. Noodles don't stay solid for the. They get soft still. But what about all the juices?
I'm a vegetarian. I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
You're right. I did just say that America was kind of weird, but honestly, we're probably weirder.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding
Drink
our
it.
sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti.
What do you mean, drink it? You're telling me to put pot noodle, partially uncooked pot noodle, in between bread, wait for it to like absorb all the juices and become flabby, or drink the excess juices from the uncooked noodles. Partially uncooked noodles. You put anything in a roll between slices of bread. Honestly, I can tell. I got a big fat yep from Kieran right there. That sounds horrible. If you want a full-on example. You know what? Give me like an image. Haggis. Haggis is awesome. Don't diss Haggis. Haggis does sound pretty disgusting from a third-person perspective, though.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red.
Mmm. Nothing will ever be haggis. It's brilliant. Gimme. But when you say what it is. Aw. I fucking love haggis, dude. Haggis is like really great. So if you guys don't know what haggis is, it's a Scottish meal, quote unquote. Damn. How do we do this? Like that, okay. Yeah, if you don't know what haggis is basically every single organ of a sheep, or yeah, I think it's a sheep. Haggis is every single organ of a sheep, mashed up, and then placed inside the sheep's own stomach. Like literally, you kind of make a sheep. I mean, not literally, but you figuratively make a sheep eat its own guts, and then you consume it. It is incredible. It sounds absolutely horrible, but it's like one of the most delicious things on the planet. We told the Americans that haggis was an animal that ran sideways in the hill. Short back legs and long front legs and sounded like bagpipes. So is the myth correct? I guess like myth, quote unquote. I recall there being a myth going around that there were sheep or goats that existed where two of their legs were shorter than the other legs, but due to how they were grown on, or how they grew up on certain hills.
Well done. Have this.
The Highland Runner sheep. I remember hearing a rumor which was like, You got anything to say?
Like to try a game of one-on-one?
Yes.
The first to score 5 goals wins.
Because I did hear a rumor, or not a rumor, but a myth, that if those sheep turn around or like fall over, they're basically like dead because they can't physically stand up anymore. Quote unquote. Or whenever they try to stand up, they get really kiltered and fall over again, which basically just keeps them permanently kind of falling over. Dude, you see that fucking goal though? Didn't even do anything. They live in the cliffs and it was easier for them to run with the legs that way, but yeah, they fall over, they're fucked. Does seem kinda not poggers. Dude, I'm gaming right now. Greatest Spyro hockey player of all time. I remember hearing that, like, what is this puck doing? I don't know if I agree with that one. It was kind of unpoggers. These guys are terrible. They are pretty terrible.
Well,
Scope 1 acquired, Pog!
Yes, if you stare at it long enough.
They're extinct now that the fact being that farmers didn't want them. I would also imagine they're extinct because what a shit evolutionary trait. You can only stand on a hill on your left side. Imagine actually being that unlucky. Yeah, yeet. We have one more to go. I don't know. I know which one we have to do. It's the one where the statues get possessed. Yeet. And it's right here. Look at him go. Looks like one of the masks from Crash Warped. Not Warped.
Now it will hide in
the other one.
statues.
Cortex Strikes Back.
Flame all 10 statues. I'm sure you would chase
No,
it
that's the
away
second
for
one.
good.
Or what is the Crash game called that was on PS2? The one that people weren't really a fan of that had crunch. The Wrath of Cortex. That's it. Bigger sheep means more wool. Also means bigger haggis. Man, I love haggis. I have 2 haggis in my fridge right now. And one of the greatest things about haggis is that it stays in date for like a month or 2 months. Like the haggis I have currently, I've had in my fridge for about a month and it's still in date. And it's really nice. Just having food that lasts a really long time. Because you know, most food typically goes out of date within a week. And it sucks because I end up forgetting I even have it and I never use it. Also, sometimes there's food I'm just in the mood for in that moment. And I'm like, man, I wish I should get that food so when I'm in that mood again, I can actually have it. But then I never have that mood again and it ends up going out of date. Remember the Square's Haggis Bonbons? Dude, the Haggis Bonbons that the Square had, the local restaurant, were excellent. I kind of miss them. Honestly, I miss a lot of the stuff they had in their early menus. I was just checking something tabbed out. Rip chicken wraps. I mean, the thing I miss the most about their original menus from the restaurant was their nachos. Are they still closed with everything going on? They're not. They're actually open still. But they're somehow they're booked up to full. So they're actually going really strong. I guess it's just because it's the only real restaurant. But the thing I do miss about them is probably the nachos they used to have. Because on their starters menu, they used to have cheesy nachos. And they were really good. They were really, really nice. They tasted so damn freaking good, dude. But then they also had, like, obviously, like, panini sandwiches. Stuff like that. You're probably, if you're coming over and you want to go to the Rustic Grill, you would have to tell me beforehand, like a week beforehand. The fish, oh god, the fish. The fish is really good. I mean, for the most part. I actually did go to, them recently again, about 2 weeks ago, and had breaded haddock from them. But unfortunately, the breaded haddock was kind of, not soggy, like it was crisp. But it was, I don't know how to describe it.
Done, Spyro. You
like,
scared the evil spirit away.
It wasn't the warmest, and it felt kind of, maybe a bit like a moist. It kind of tasted a bit bland, per se. You know what I mean? Like something got lost in translation, as if it had been frozen. And I don't. By the way, I don't think it was frozen. I don't think they served me frozen breaded haddock. I think it was freshly made, but it tasted a bit frozen, as if something had got like grainy. Not grainy, just kind of diluted. That was your own fault, my dude. You literally stood on top of the thing. You were trying to lift it while you were standing on top of it in a room with a ceiling. What do you expect, Blakey? I mean, no. Again, it was perfectly fine except for the taste and maybe the heat. The heat was a bit. It was like lukewarm. It wasn't hot. It was lukewarm. And then the taste was a bit muted. So it definitely didn't taste to the.
The dragonfly follow.
I know how Spark works. So it kind of tasted. I already explained it. Basically, it was still good, but it definitely wasn't as good as before the lockdown restrictions. Don't get me wrong. That sounds like rehydrated fish. That's why, or reheated fish. That's why I said it tasted a bit frozen. But I don't really think it was frozen. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm better at telling frozen food from fresh food better than I thought I was. And it was actually frozen, but I don't believe they would freeze it. Because again, it also, like, it took the same time it normally took. Which could just be them, not heating it until later, but... You know what I mean? I would trust in saying maybe the chef was just having a bit of an off day and it wasn't as... Like, maybe my fish was left on the plate for a little while while everyone else on my table was cooked. Could easily have been something like that. When do we unlock the ability to climb? It's in the next world, isn't it? We're not going to get that for a while. It happens. Yeah, I mean, it's never going to be perfect every single time. Honestly, like, even before the lockdown, their macaroni and cheese, while their macaroni and cheese is good, it ended up being very inconsistent. You know what I mean? Sometimes it was very, like, thick and gooey, per se. Like, good gooey. Not, like, disgusting, but, like, the good gooey. And then sometimes it was, like, the warrior shit on the planet, where you basically had, like, a soup with pasta in it. It always tasted the same, so at least they had, like, the taste down consistently. But the texture always ended up being kind of inconsistent, which is why I rarely ordered it. Most of the time. I really liked it when it was good, and it was really, really good, but it was a bit too much of a variance for me to order it consistently.
Once the door is open, Ripto and Crush will be waiting in the dungeon.
At least their bedded haddock is usually like pretty much 100% consistent. Usually. Me and Mom's had a chippy tonight and it was really damn good. But last time we had gone to that place, the chips were legit like shreds. Ouch. Wait, Hurricos is here? Really? What the fuck? I thought Hurricos was like World 2. When's Treetops again? Treetops was in Spyro 1. We have already completed it.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate.
What's reverse like there?
If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields.
I don't think it's Spyro's. No, I don't think it's SpongeBob's voice actor.
But my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
I know in the original game Tom Kenny voiced them, but I don't think Tom Kenny voices them in the remastered version. I mean, he might. Maybe he's just doing a really good job covering up his voice, which would be quite rare for him. He usually has a very, very recognizable voice. But yeah, I swear, I thought that Hurricos was like way later. Does have a tiny hint of Tom Kenny. Gonna go to bed now. Have a nice crimbo. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas tomorrow. I'm not sure when we're gonna stop. We might stop. What time is it? We can go for a little bit longer. I think we'll probably go on until we complete the both levels left. You know what I mean? Just complete the world. What a weird door system. I am Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I mean, it's not Christmas for me yet, but it's almost Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas in 30 minutes. For all you Dutchies though, it do be Christmas though. I can't believe y'all Dutchies are in the future. Check my head. Could you imagine being American and being 5 hours in the past compared to everyone else? I mean, honestly, at least you get a pretty good heads up on stuff that's about to happen. It's halfway through Cardmish here. Halfway through. What do you mean halfway through? Is it already like morning for you? It's afternoon. $12:37. Really? That's weird. New Zealand. Is New Zealand really that, like, ahead? I didn't know New Zealand was that ahead. It's really that far ahead. I really didn't know. Oh shit. I don't know where this last one goes. Man, these dudes are so annoying. Gimme the bombs. Fine, I'll catch him when he comes back around. He just tore it out. You bitch. Oh, we're supposed to be killing them. Okay, understandable. So we can wait on doing some of these until we kill all of them. Man, this challenge was always slightly annoying. I just fucking launched him off the map. My dude is drowning right now. What a muted Christmas it's gonna be. Or I guess a muted December. Very just relaxed. You like how when you took up some time, look up time zone in the map, half the results only show USA. USA do be pretty big though. Is that all of them? I think we got 100. Oh my god, these dudes have been... They've really been throwing these on the ground. I think that's all these dudes. I heard one. Wait, what? You better not be throwing them out. No, that was my Discord. Also mine. Oh no. 3 pings in a row. What does it mean? Let me look. Oh, it's just from...
I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
Team League was 14. Huh. Yeah, I actually didn't really know New Zealand was that far ahead. I keep hearing like the plonking sound of them pulling them out, but I don't think they're actually pulling them out. Maybe that's not what it signifies. The plonking sound. Honestly, I don't know too many time zones. All I know is like average America is like 5 hours behind my time. Netherlands is 1 hour ahead of my time. And Japan is like 12 hours ahead of my time. Or like, yeah. That's like the only ones I know. And even then, they're not even really correct. The only one that's correct is the Dutch one. And I have to know what time it is in the Netherlands because like half my friends are Dutch, so I have to actually like factor in that they're going to be an hour ahead of me. Woe is me. Why are half your friends Dutch? I do not know. Genuinely, like half the friends I meet, they like whenever they first talk to me on call, I'm like I hear their accent. And I'm like, wow, you're Dutch, and they're like, what the fuck? How do you know? Like I don't know. I've just gotten really used to the Dutch accent. Got achievement, exterminate. Yeah, I couldn't really tell you. Mystery to me as well. Maybe you tried having friends that weren't Dutch. Not all your friends would be Dutch.
Thank you, Spyro. You've
Honestly,
deactivated all of the electric
that's a good solution.
barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders.
The portal spawning animation do be pretty smooth though. Right, so we have to do a bunch of supercharged shenanigans now. Which is very unpog, by the way. Unpog because I remember these being a little bit difficult. Yeah, isn't there like another one over here somewhere? I know there's like a big chain we have to hit somewhere. Yeah, we have to go through here. There it is. Fuck! Unpog, the pog has been retracted. Y'all never experienced a retracted pog? That's real unfortunate whenever you get one of those. There we go. Hello.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity.
Well, that's what you get for making electricity, you dumbo. Just don't make electricity. How do we turn this off? Who said we needed to? Let's actually look at the pattern. Dragon rotate. Rotate.
Spyro, you have done well so far.
Gimme. Thank you for orb. I appreciate orb. Next guys are tricky. Are they? Was my Discord, by the way? Wasn't very tricky. Rotato faster dragon. Banana. Rotate. Oh shit, I should have gone there. Man, these jumps are like super easy. I don't know if it's something to do with the controls, but these felt like they would have been harder in the original game. Fog.
Spyro, help! This switch.
Ow.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Weird you couldn't just go on in and press that button. That was like a really obvious red button you should have pressed, dude. All orbs collected. Next we only have gem. Did I really miss a gem right here? Oh my god, I did! Let me exit level. Do we get the cutscene? We do, okay. No, they're bullies. Getting bullied before, and now they're bullying back. Have a look at some Steam messages. Not Steam messages. Okay. Sunny Beach. Alright. So we'll do Sunny Beach and then we shall dip. We shall be done for now. I mean, should we do Gulp? Or Crush? I think it's Crush first. I think we might do Crush next time. Oh my god, the ugly baby turtles! Dude, this thing's a banger though.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
Can do. Go, run! Man, water looks so good in this game. Just like the color filter they put on is really nice. You know, it's not really nice. Those freaking ugly starfish, dude. Honestly, a worthy yeet. Why are these dudes attacking me? Oh yeah, I actually keep forgetting that these shocking dudes aren't actually on my side. I'm on the side of the turtles. You notice that words invented by the internet often have a fluid meaning, such as Polgar-based. Yeah, they usually have pretty like loose, vague, and kind of interchangeable meanings. Why is this here? Oh, kick turtle. Go. God, you freaking babies have such a massive hitbox. Freaking giga hitbox children. Move. Time for my lunch. I'll be back in some amount of time. I probably won't be streaming by that point. We'll be done in the next 5 minutes or so. Hope you have a good lunch.
The water workers
have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break a...
Yeah, I mean, how many do we need? A couple more. We need to get our KD up. I'd imagine there's some exploit there is to get up the latter portions of these levels, so we can do some epic 100%. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to wait until we get ladder power up because we get it in the start of the next world anyway. So we have enough kills to get the flame power up now. Means we could probably do that minigame. That orb collection. I keep like going hard down. Just like running my nose into the ground like this. It'd just be how I control them. Control Spyro. Let me out! Oh, my arms are going dead, dude. I'm like losing all sense of touch.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and climb up here right now. Oh shit, I can't because climbing diffy. Where did I hear Diffy from? There was one specific video I watched recently, which had some person saying Diffy in it. Oh, probably Cadicarus.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here.
Yeah, I think it was from Cadicarus when he was doing his all platinum medals in yeah, all platinum relics in the Crash games. Where one of his statements was platinum be the Diffy or something like that. But in like a funny voice and also with like marginally better presentation. Worth. It was a more than worthwhile shoot. I really like Cadicarus. Cadicarus is the type of channel or the type of creator which I have a pretty difficult time consistently watching. Like, it didn't used to be that way when he released videos every Sunday. About 2 or 3 years ago. There I would watch his new video every single time it came out, basically on the day of release. Nowadays, I kind of ignore him for like a month or two. And then I come back after that month and see what he's done since then and then like maybe catch up. I did go on a binge earlier in the year where I binge watched a majority of his content. And when I say a majority, I mean like I probably watched 100 videos of his. Yeah, he's really good though. Even if you don't watch him, you should give him a look. Still pretty consistently funny and entertaining. Where's this last one? Where do be the last baby cage? I do not know. Probably back at start, I would imagine. Unless I'm walking past it consistently. Which is entirely possible. I could just be, like, ignoring it. Like, you know, down here somewhere. There it is. Nice.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig.
I shall take your thingamajig. Sick. I think that's it. I think that's all we can do in this level until we get climbing. So it was a relatively fast one. Yeah, yeet. Hog. Dude, that baby freaking body slammed into that water. The man has a concussion now. So I think, Hush should be open now. I didn't mean to hit that, but worked out.
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a new... Okay, come find me if you ever need help locating a world where you haven't yet retrieved the talisman.
Yeah, I think we can actually go into Crush now. So, we shall... I mean, it's a bit premature. We usually, like, defeat a boss before we're done, but... Or we usually fully complete a world. But we can't really do that until we go to the next one anyway, so... I think we'll leave it there for now. And we'll continue Spyro 2 a bit later on. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I shall see you later. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And I should probably see you tomorrow for whatever I'm streaming then. See ya!